Alright guys, so now we're going to talk about our Shin, okay? And how can you use the Shin in Jiu-Jitsu. What I always say to my students is your Shin is your shield. So it's a good way to remember Shin, shield, okay? You're going to show how to use the Shin as a shield in many different ways. You can use it as defending the guard or even passing the guard, okay? So I imagine, like when you talk about the Braveheart analogy, I talk a little bit about that, having a Shin and, like those guys in battle, like the 300, one of the things that 300, the Spartans did, they were very notorious for how well they used their shields, okay? And Jiu-Jitsu, if your Shin is a shield, you should be, very aware of the way you're going to use that, and apply that. You always keep in mind that's one of the best ways to defend against a lot of stuff. So, right down here. There are a couple of examples I'm going to start working here. You're going to be on the top, okay? So first, I'm going to go back to one situation here on the top when I'm going to use my Shin. So if my both legs are on the same line, I have no power of my Shin, okay? So I want to make sure that one of my legs, if I decide to stay on my feet, okay, I want to make sure that one of my legs is slightly ahead and the one slightly back, so I can apply pressure. See, every time I move here, I push his Shin against him. That's going to create what? Reactions. Also, it's a good way to apply, make him like feel my weight coming over. Also a good way to control his hips, because by doing this, I know now he's going to have to move a hip away from me, and then he's going to create space. So applying pressure to the Shin in many different ways, this way, you know what I mean, like this. So how do you do it? Here. Don't need to go on your toes. Sometimes you guys might lose a balance. Just push, okay? All the thing is, using the Shin as a shield, is the De La Riva. The guy going to come here. If my Shin is turned this way, he can hook the De La Riva well. But if I use my Shin as a windshield wiper, look. Now if I turn my Shin this way, now I'll go to De La Riva. Alright? He's not going to be able to do it. It's a really good defense. Now, of course, I'm going to try to go on the other side and try to push my body back somehow so my Shin can turn. So you got to keep the battle here going on. And then the other part, I got to keep the battle from not let anything move my weight away from that. Very important when you use a shield, you apply pressure there. If you make it light, people are just going to get that out of the way. Okay? Other thing you can use your Shin, turn around the way, your head away, is to pin his legs. So sometimes I pass the guy's guard, boom, I put my Shin here. Guess what happened now? I pin his legs. So at this point, I cannot get caught in a triangle. Like if you go get me in a triangle. You can't because you don't have the other leg. Okay? So you can use a Shin to pin the guy's leg here and then give you a little time to pass the guard, and then I can pass like this. You know what I mean? I can see where he reacts. Sometimes I can go under this way. Okay? All the way is the Shin slicer. So what I'm doing, because it's my shield, look, I go with my Shin first. Go here, pa, boom. Now, slide. Okay? I'm leading with the Shin. So those are a couple examples can illustrate how important is your Shin when you're on top, and how important you have to use. If you start backing off, and then you're going to be exposed. I'm going to give you another example here really quick, so of how not to do it. So if I'm here, look, put in the hip, turn my hand, go for the triangle. Okay? Now, if my Shin was here, if you go for the triangle, same thing now, look, go for the triangle now. See? I use it as a defense. You cannot pull my arm because I'm connecting my arm to my Shin. Using it as like a defense. I'm putting my body behind my Shin, so I'm not like this. I don't give this gap, so the guy can use this gap against me. Okay? Very important, close that gap. Also, defensively. Here, boom, shin right here. It's gonna help what? Keep the distance. Even if you want to punch him right now, punch him from there. Okay? If I bend, boom. Okay? So if I want to create space, I move around. If I want to bring him close to me, I bend my body a little bit more. But see, it's hard for him to break because that's the bone here. And this shin again goes like a windshield wiper. Now sometimes I gotta put the knee here. Boom, I push him off. If you put the other knee, I push the hip off. It's like moving my body away. And now I'm back again. And then I put my foot, shin back again. Very important way of defending the guard. Using the shin as a shield. Okay? Side control. Shin, touch, close. Okay? I want to make sure they always have this so I can create space. So even the bottom one or top one. So defensively, I believe the shin is one of the most important parts of your body that you can use to defend against submission, controls, escape positions. All right, like a shield, right? If shield is mostly to defend yourself, of course. Back in the days, I believe people also use the shield in many different ways, attack, same way you can use the shin. All right, so keep that in mind. Your shin is a shield, and try to use your shin now. Thinking about that next time you step on the mat and you go to train with your partner and see how it goes. All right. Until the next video. See you there.